that we can use so that we can deal with AI or speak with AI, it is called the CRE
AI
framework.
AI
Okay.
yes. AI على الكمبيوتر.
Okay, so we have C stands for the content, R stands for the role, and E stands for the expectation. The content or the context for which is for the C, it is what is the reference, the background, the things that the information that you have to ask the AI to look for. For example, imagine you are in a high school a teacher and you are dealing with certain number of students. This is how you have to introduce to AI. You have to tell him what you are looking for. Imagine that I am a 20 years teacher trainer, experience 20 for who has an experience for 20 years. Imagine that I am in a high school. Imagine that I am a teacher for lower secondary students. Imagine that you are a biologist that who is looking for the and so on. This is the context that I have to explain to the AI. This is the very first step. The second step is to tell him the role that you are doing. You are a high school teacher, young learners teacher, primary teacher, biology teacher, chemistry teacher, who you are. This is the role that we have to look for. And then the expectation, the outcome, the thing that you want the AI to do for you, to write you a 15-minute lesson plan, to write you a 40-minute lesson plan. This is the main important 3 points that you have to put in consideration while you are writing a prompt to the AI. And if you want to wrap it up and make it the best perfect AI prompt that we can write, you have to put the following in consideration. Number 1, imagine that you are a 5th grade English teacher. So you have to tell him what is the grade that you are looking for. 5th grade, 6th grade, year 1, year 2, lower secondary. You have to mention this. And who you are. Are you an English teacher, a chemistry teacher, an Arabic teacher, a biology teacher? This is the very first part, which is the context together. And then we move on to your comment. What you want him to do? Make a 45-minute lesson plan. Make a 30-minute activity lesson plan. Make a worksheet about blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is your comment that you want him to do. And then what is the target that you want to highlight? Is it a problem and solution and reading skill? Is it about, for example, fiction genre? Is it about a grammar topic? Is it about a photosynthesis, for example, if you are a science teacher? So you have to tell him what is the target that you are looking for. And then whatever extras that you want, you put it at the end, which is the outcome, to make it in differentiated, to make it in pair work, to make it in group work, so that he can give you the best result that you can get out from the AI research. So this is the effective prompt equation that you can have so that you can write a perfect prompt and get the perfect result as much as you can. But I also want you to put in consideration that there is AI hallucination. You can write the perfect prompt, but you can get some kind of hallucination from the AI. So you have to check and you have to revise very well. Yeah, and you don't have to take it as it is and implement it if you are doing it with your students or if you are preparing it. No, you have to check it and go through it so that you can detect if there was any problem or any hallucination. Okay, so is it clear the writing of the effective prompt part? Do you have any questions regarding this part? Yes, no, no, yes. So good so far? Yes, very good. Okay. So I want you now, you can first have a screenshot for the slide. And then I want you to write your own prompt according to this equation and write your own prompt and keep it and save it in the chat box because we're going to use it later. Okay, so I'm going to open the chat box and I'm going to read the prompts that you are going to write. Okay, so we will have 3 minutes to write your own prompt according to the previous equation that we were displaying in the previous slide. Do you want me to display the slide again, the previous slide again?
Yes, can you please remove the chat box so they can see it?
Okay. You can have a screenshot and you have 3 minutes and I will read the screen, the chat in the chat, but not now. I will give you 3 minutes first. Okay, I can start reading. Sidra wrote, grade 5, ESL class, make a lesson plan for 30 minutes, explaining how to use common verbs, include group work and independent work. Very good. Then we have a math teacher. Grade 8 math teacher, create a 30-minute lesson for algebraic factorization, include 5 practice questions and 10 MCQs to test. Very good. Create a lesson plan for grade 7. ESL on active and passive voice, include differentiation strategies. Perfect. Imagine you are a 6th grade science teacher. Make a 45-minute lesson plan on this formation of solar system, ancient and modern theory. Excellent. Very good. 45 lesson plan for grade 5 on the topic of simulation with clear practical daily life. Very good. Amazing. Grade 7 Islamic education teacher, make a worksheet about the importance of fasting with 10 blanks, 5 true or false, and 2 short questions. Kindly generate. You are asking him decently, Asal. Very nice. Okay, guys. Excellent. Amazing job. You are doing an amazing job. You are a year 10 Cambridge English first language teacher. Create a 45-minute interactive teaching tool to guide students to write a magazine article using the correct format. Include a sample for reference purposes. Excellent. Amazing. I know that we are always facing a problem with the resources of Cambridge resources, that they are a little bit rare. So it will help us and will be a great guide for us to write such a very specific prompt to get a very good outcome from the worksheets. Okay. So good so far with the prompt. Do you want any help? Let's move on. All right. So, is anybody familiar with Gemini or ChatGPT?
I think this one, all of us. No one is not using ChatGPT now. I think it's the most one used.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
most
Gemini is really useful, especially in the emails, by the way. You always find it under Microsoft.
Yes, exactly. And Gemini is doing amazing job these days,
Mm.
especially with the educational part.
Sure.
Okay, very nice. So if you are using Gemini or if you are using ChatGPT, we are now going to be divided into breakout rooms, okay? And according to your group, I want you to agree upon a certain prompt that you all agree upon. Either you already wrote one or you want to create another one with the group. And then you will use one of these bots, either the ChatGPT bot or the Gemini bot. And I want to check the results from Gemini and ChatGPT. And after we come back, after 10 minutes, we will have an ambassador from every room to display or reflect on the work of the group. So what you're going to have, the very first thing is, can anybody tell me? To write a prompt. Very good. And then to write a prompt. And then we are going to use any of the chatbots, either Gemini or ChatGPT. And then we are going to discuss the results. And after 10 minutes, we will be back and we will have an ambassador or a group leader who is going to reflect and display the work of the group. Okay, so take a screenshot for this slide before I stop sharing and divide you into groups. Are you ready for that? Then you're ready before I stop sharing. Okay, perfect. I can divide into breakout rooms, Ms. Rauda, right? Okay.
Yes, you can.
All right. Let's be divided into 10 breakout rooms, and every breakout room will have from 9 to 10 participants. And now all the rooms are ready. You can join. Start joining the room and start going on with your prompts, okay? We have 10 minutes to do so.